Mastering manipulation. 10 dark psychology tactics for persuasion. This exploration delves into the shadowy realm of persuasion, uncovering 10 subtle yet potent psychological tactics. We'll examine how these techniques can be used to influence others, often without their conscious awareness. Disclaimer: this information is for educational purposes only. The ethical implications of these techniques are significant. While understanding these principles can be intellectually stimulating, it's crucial to use this knowledge responsibly and ethically. 1. The foot in the door technique. This tactic involves securing a small initial commitment to increase the likelihood of subsequent, larger agreements. By getting someone to agree to a minor favor, you create a sense of consistency and make them more susceptible to future requests. For example, a charity might ask for a small donation before requesting a larger contribution. 2. The door in the face technique. This is the opposite of the foot in the door. You begin with an extreme request that is almost certainly going to be denied. Then, you follow it up with a more moderate request, which now appears more reasonable in comparison. This technique exploits the principle of perceptual contrast, making the second request seem more appealing. 3. The lowball technique. This tactic involves making an initially attractive offer and then gradually increasing the cost or revealing hidden conditions. Once someone has committed to the initial offer, they are more likely to accept the increased cost to avoid feeling like they wasted their time or effort. 4. The scarcity principle. Creating a sense of urgency and exclusivity can significantly increase demand. Phrases like limited time only or while supplies last tap into our fear of missing out. This scarcity mindset drives us to act impulsively, often without careful consideration. 5. The authority bias. We tend to defer to figures of authority. By positioning yourself as an expert or aligning yourself with recognized authorities, you can significantly increase your influence. This can involve citing credible research, dropping names of respected figures, or simply presenting yourself with confidence and authority. 6. The liking factor. Cultivating attraction and influence. People are more susceptible to persuasion from those they like and trust. Cultivating attraction involves finding common ground, offering genuine compliments, and demonstrating genuine interest in the other person. By creating a positive social dynamic, you increase your influence and make it easier to guide their decisions. 7. Social proof. Harnessing the power of the crowd. We often look to others for guidance, especially when unsure. The bandwagon effect exploits this tendency. By emphasizing that everyone else is doing it, you can sway opinions and encourage conformity. Whether it's a new product, a political viewpoint, or a social norm, the perception of widespread acceptance is incredibly powerful. 8. The anchoring effect. Planting seeds of suggestion. By introducing a specific idea or value first, you anchor their perception, making subsequent suggestions seem more reasonable. For example, if you want to negotiate a higher salary, you might casually mention a similar role at another company that pays significantly more. This initial anchor influences their perception of your market value. 9. Mirroring. Building rapport through subtle imitation. Mirroring involves subtly mimicking the other person's body language, tone of voice, and even their speech patterns. By subtly aligning yourself with their communication style, you create a sense of rapport and trust. This makes them more receptive to your ideas and more likely to be influenced by you. 10. The framing effect. The way information is presented can significantly impact how it is perceived and interpreted. By framing information in a way that benefits your desired outcome, you can subtly influence decisions and opinions. For example, emphasizing the potential gains of a decision is more likely to elicit a positive response than focusing on potential losses. Disclaimer: this information is for educational purposes only. The ethical implications of these techniques are significant. While understanding these principles can be intellectually stimulating, it's crucial to use this knowledge responsibly and ethically.